You know, it was unknown if Sergeant Ceville would take the stand, and he did late this afternoon. This murder case is in military court on Fort Liberty. No cameras allowed, not only in the courtroom, but Fort Liberty officials not allowing us to film or do interviews on post. The trial is for the murder of 8-month-old Misty Delatorre. She died in February of 2023. Her dad, Sergeant Gabriel Ceville with the 82nd Airborne, is charged with her death. In court this week, we heard testimony that Misty was in Ceville's care at Fort Liberty when she stopped breathing and he called 911. Once EMS arrived, she was airlifted to the hospital and died a few days later. An autopsy ruled she died of blunt force trauma to her head and neck. In court, we heard from the doctor who performed the autopsy and said Misty had severe brain and eye injuries, saying her eyes were full of blood. He compared the trauma to a high-speed car crash, and the hemorrhages were hours to days old, and her manner of death was a homicide. The defense argued that medical intervention to save Misty could have caused some of her injuries and bruising. Today in court, the defense started with testimony from their medical experts. The day of testimony wrapped up with Sergeant Ceville taking the stand. This is the first time we've heard from him, as when we've tried to get answers what happened with Misty in his care, he never answered. Misty's family was in court for the testimony and tells Eyewitness News that Ceville was asked if he hit Misty or threw her, and he answered no each time. Ceville denying in court he hurt Misty. Now, Ceville's testimony just wrapping up right now. The trial continues tomorrow with Ceville once again taking the stand for cross-examination. We will keep you updated on any new developments.